an unboxing of the Cosma Visions Oracle deck. I have been wanting something from this artist for a very long time. The artist is James R. Eads. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. I believe he's an artist here in LA. And I finally got this deck. I've been, you might be familiar with the Prisma Visions Tarot, which he also created, but this is the Cosma Visions Oracle deck. Now, when I ordered it, I thought this was a tarot deck, but then I later found out it's an oracle deck, but it has many similarities with the tarot. So we're going to see. First of all, the cover here is super soft and smooth, okay? And inside it says, look at how beautiful that is. As this oracle is told, death opens a door for a lifetime to unfold. The crow, a conduit of manifested might, and the swan, a siren for unconscious sight. Each bird an escort to the other plane, the soul reconnected to past lives again. Okay. This is the first edition, and it was put out in 2020. So let's take a look here. Again, same kind of material, very soft and smooth. And let's get into it. Look at the back of that deck. Such a beautiful box, first of all. It's got shiny borders. I know many people like the shiny borders here. Card deck is pretty nice. Let's go through each one by one. First card is Death. That's pretty intense. The Crow. The Swan. That's beautiful. My impression is that I think that the major arcana are probably more oracle-ish. Number 3, the Peacock. That's really nice. Number 4, the Pelican. So I think you can probably use this as a regular tarot deck. Number 5, the Phoenix. If you just learn the interpretations of the different arcana here. 6 is Soulmate, so that's very much like the Lovers. 7, the Spirit Plane. 8, the Orbs. 9, the Cosmic Tree. 'Life Map is number 10. Karma is number 11. 12 is Sacrifice. 13 is Past Lives. 14 is The Maze. 15, the Vessel. 16, the Shore. 17, the Veil. 18, the Bridge. 19, Infinite Paths. 20, the Unknown. 21, Life on Earth. This one has a question mark. Sleeping Ships. Yeah, see, and this is where we get into the tarot. I don't think they could call, or maybe they didn't want to call it a tarot deck because these are very different. The major arcana are very different from the regular tarot. But look at this beautiful Ace of Embers. I mean, right away you know that that's like equivalent to an Ace of Wands. 2 of Embers. 3 of Embers. Oh yeah, these also tell a story. Like, when you start putting these together, let me put these up here so you can see what I mean. The colors kind of go together, and they're kind of meant to like tell a story here. See how that goes? 4 of Embers. And they actually fit perfectly with each other. If you can tell there, these edges kind of go together. Because you think there's 3 people, but it's actually a total of 6 that are on here. So it's pretty cool how it kind of tells a story that way, and it's so beautiful too, right? Let's see the next one here. Okay, so that was that. Let's put the next ones up. So the 5 of Embers, the 6 of Embers, the 7 of Embers, and the 8 of Embers here. And yeah, that's one of the reasons why I got this deck. I like the idea of how it creates a story with all the cards combined. I think it's pretty cool. I love that. Okay. And then let's keep going here. Let's see if the story continues. 9 of Embers, 10 of Embers. And so, yeah, it does continue in through there. This 9 of Embers and 10 of Embers goes together. All right, let's see the next. Ace of Lotuses, 2 of Lotuses, 3 of Lotuses, and 4 of Lotuses. So this one also tells a story here. I'm assuming the Lotuses are like cups, because the next ones are birds, and those will probably be like swords, and then the trees are going to be aces, or sorry, pentacles or coins. So these are probably cups. And we can tell from here how the water is pouring out of the lotus, right? So pretty. And such a nostalgic feeling with it, too. The way emotions are meant to be nostalgic and beautiful like that. All right, so that's that. Let's see. 5 of Lotuses, 6 of Lotuses, 7 of Lotuses, and 8 of Lotuses. And this is kind of interesting too, how it kind of goes from like dreamy quality to a little bit darker, right? The 5 of Lotuses or 5 of Cups can sometimes be about like, you know, deception or depression, or kind of longing for something. And that kind of plays a role in that. Here are the dolphins swimming in with the 6 of Lotuses. 7 of Lotuses, 7 of Cups can sometimes be about delusion or options. And then the 8 of Cups, you know, can be like walking away from something, right? A new journey kind of thing. Here it kind of looks like a hidden city underneath the water. Love this. All right, let's see. 9 of Lotuses, 10 of Lotuses. Yeah, so then the story continues here. And actually, the 8 of Lotuses might even continue into here. So yeah, so the story continues on. I really like that. All right. Now let's see here. The Ace of Birds. These are going to be swords. The 2 of Birds. The 3 of Birds. I've seen, there's one tarot reader on here who's pretty big who does use this deck. I've seen him use it. He's Dash in Between, I think he's called. Ace of Birds, 2 of Birds, 3 of Birds, and 4 of Birds. And these are swords, I think, because birds fly in the air, and air is, you know, the sword's energy. 3 of Swords, and yes, you know, 3 of Swords or 3 of Swords is about like heartbreak sometimes. So here we go with that. This is like a really beautiful deck. All right, let's see. 5 of Birds. You know what, let's continue it here. All right, because it continues. 5 of Birds, 6 of birds, 7 of birds. And the 6 of swords is about going into another journey. The 5 of birds or the 5 of swords can be about like tricky play, or, you know, somebody trying to steal your egg, right? So beautiful. Such a beautiful deck. All right. And then 8 of birds, 9 of birds, and 10 of birds. 9 of birds or 9 of swords is about worry, right? Here come these birds kind of coming to attack her here. 8 of birds is about being trapped in a situation. And 10 of birds is about something completely ending here. Okay. Next up, Ace of trees, 2 of trees, 3 of trees, and 4 of trees. Ooh. Yes. So the trees are pentacles or coins. And here you see kind of roots on this, so that makes sense. 2 of pentacles can often be about juggling or options. 3 of pentacles can be about, you know, creating something together, like kind of teamwork environment. And 4 of trees or pentacles can be about usually it's about conserving resources, right? But let's see if I'm right in terms of if what I think the elements are the same, that the way that it translates. Because I haven't read the guidebook yet. 5 of trees, 6 of trees, 7 of trees, and 8 of trees. I like the 8 of trees. It's a nice built city, right? It's a city that's already been created through like hard work and, you know, coming together of the minds. 7 of Pentacles is like it's coming into being here, right? Such a beautiful deck. I hope the colors are coming through. 9 of trees, 10 of trees. Oh, here we go. And then we get into again, and we get into like more kind of major arcana type stuff. 9 of trees and 10 of trees. 9 of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles. I just love how these cards go together. Okay, next up we have the Wanderer, the Shapeshifter, and the Mystic. Ooh, those are all pretty fun too. And I guess these go together as well. You can see how that's like one big story there. All right, next up, the Protector, the Weaver, and the Fighter. Wow, this is cool too. So this is another story. And even if we wanted to, this one could probably fit in here as well. Very nice. Okay. Let's keep this one up, the Fighter. And then we have the Dreamer, the Elementalist, and the Composer. Ooh, I like the Composer. Beautiful colors. I mean, just gorgeous. The Romantic, the Mender, and the Peacemaker. That's pretty cool too. I like the Peacemaker. This reminds me of Aquarius energy. The Pathfinder, the Entertainer, the Geomancer, and the Commander. Cool. The Entertainer is kind of like a magician clown type. All right, well, let's shuffle this card up. And let's ask this deck, what's the best use of it? I'm going to ask the deck, what is the best use? For what purposes should we be using? This is the back of the deck. Isn't that cool? There's an eye right there. So what is the best use of you, sweet little deck? Tell us what we should be using you for. What is the best use of you? So, you know, when cards are kind of, I don't want to say stiff, but the cardstock is a good kind of thick quality. Like, this is the best way for me to shuffle it, is just like this. I really can't do the this way, because I feel like it's too stiff for that. And it hurts my wrists. So I'm going to do it this way instead. But I think you get a good shuffle in that way too anyway. Alright, let's see what we have here. What is the best use of you, deck? Let us know. What's the best use of you? How should we be, how can we best use you? What type of readings? What kind of situations? Are you a YouTube deck? Are you not a YouTube deck? Ooh. Okay, we got Ace of Birds. That's the Ace of Swords. Or at least I still think it is. I'm going to read the book and see if it actually is. But to me, the Ace of Birds is about clarity. Maybe this deck is really meant to provide a lot of clarity to us, right? Ace of Birds. Yes, it says Ace of Swords, the mirror card. Breakthrough, clarity. An eerie wind blows through the air. Midnight is here. The wind whispers something inaudible in your ear and then disappears. Known to many as Wise Mountain, this is a place of pilgrimage for those who seek truth. If you are brave enough to climb to the beak of the great bird, you will be rewarded with crisp clarity. Even just staring into the bird's eye from the base of the mountain imbues the looker with a sharp understanding of the path to follow. You have climbed the beak of Wise Mountain, and as you gaze into the valley below, an instantaneous lucidity washes over you. This is a powerful card to pull in a reading. It is the ace of the mind and symbolizes a great breakthrough and honing mental clarity. If it hasn't happened yet, this breakthrough is soon to come. Wise Mountain asks only for patience and trust, and the truth will guide you. So yeah, so birds here are aces. So this deck is meant to provide clarity and breakthrough when it comes to tarot. We'll see. I'm going to be using this. I have to read the guidebook completely here before I start using it on my readings here on YouTube. But I'm excited to do so. I think the colors are really beautiful, and you know, it can provide some breakthrough for us. So maybe in July will be the month that I will do this. I will be doing some more readings later today to finish. The signs that are coming up next today are Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aquarius. Okay, so I'll see you later. Thanks for being here. Give me a thumbs up on this video. Drop me a comment and let me know if you have this deck or if you have one of his other decks. I would love to hear from you. Or let me know if you've used this as a regular tarot deck or how you're using it. Okay, bye.